Some of you have recognized that your relationships are not so healthy, and you want to know what steps you can take to begin to turn things around. First, it's important to recognize that change always starts with you. For example, my client Anna thought she had a good friendship with a woman at church, but over time she began to feel smothered and irritated with her friend. She asked me, how do I keep her as my friend and still have my own life? She calls me all the time and she gets offended if I don't return her phone call, or I'm too busy, or I have other plans. In order for Anna to change things in this relationship, Anna's going to have to speak up. If she doesn't, eventually her feelings will reach a boiling point where she will either blow up at her friend, vomiting out all of her angry emotions, or be quiet but distance herself from her friend entirely. Therefore, when you want to change a relationship pattern that's already been established in an unhealthy way, I'll recommend several steps to make this difficult conversation more likely to result in a positive outcome. And that's the goal, isn't it? It's not the time to dump your negative feelings on your friend or your spouse, but rather to invite him or her to listen, to hear what you have to say, so that the relationship can change and become healthier. I'm going to give you 5 steps you need to take before having this important conversation. First, pray. Ask God for a humble heart and a gentle spirit. Ask God for the right words to share what's been upsetting you without blaming or judging the other person. Second, prepare. Difficult conversations require time to think about what you want to say and how you want to say it wisely. Hard words don't have to be harsh words, so write it out and then wait 24 hours so that you can read what you said originally. Begin your conversation with the positives about the person and why you value their relationship. And even confess your own unhealthiness before you ask them for a change. For example, Anna could say to her friend, I love being with you. You're funny and creative. I've never laughed harder with a friend in my life, but I need to share something with you. I haven't been totally honest about something and I need to now. I'm starting to feel anxious whenever you call because I know you're going to feel disappointed or offended if I don't have time to talk with you right then. And it's not that I don't care about you or our friendship, but I need more space without you feeling like I don't care about you. I have other things I have to do or other people I enjoy hanging out with. That doesn't mean I think less of you, but there's only one of me. Third, practice this. Rehearse what you've written at least 20 times. This is an awkward conversation. You want to make sure you say what you want to say in the way you want to say it without forgetting it. You only get one shot at this kind of difficult conversation, so do everything you can to say it well. Fourth, plan the time and place. You want to have this conversation at a time and place that you're most likely to be heard, so don't wait till late at night or try saying this when someone else is preoccupied or rushed. When Queen Esther in the Bible needed to talk to the king about Haman, she realized at the first dinner it wasn't the right time, so she invited him to come a different night. And fifth, place the outcome in God's hands. You can't control another person's feelings or their reaction to what you say. You can control your words, you can control your voice tone to make a positive outcome more likely. However, the Bible reminds us, as much as it depends on you, be at peace with everyone. And there are times that you will do all of these steps, and yet your friend or your husband is unable or unwilling to hear what you have to say. Now, this is not the time to return to your own unhealthy ways just to keep the peace or preserve the friendship. You have to persevere in your own growth, yet show patience with your friend or your spouse, asking God to help them see. Understand this, whenever you try to change the status quo of a relationship, better known as rocking the boat, you're going to face some resistance, either a little or a lot. And so it's important for you to press through this awkward and uncomfortable stage until a new pattern is established that you both can live with. Now, sometimes that never happens. However, the longer you tolerate, which is what is intolerable to you, the more difficult it will be to change the relationship pattern. Until next time, God bless.